Right, our top focus. India is observing the 9th anniversary of the worst terrorist attack in the city of Mumbai. 166 people had lost their lives and several were injured when heavily armed Pakistani terrorists unleashed a wave of terror in India's financial capital in 2008. The Maharashtra government is organizing various events in the memory of martyrs of the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and other ministers like Hansraj Ahir, Kiren Rijiju, along with other dignitaries, will come together for an event to mark the terror attack's anniversary. Earlier, immediately after his release on Thursday, the Lashkar-e-Toiba founder and mastermind of the 2008 Mumbai terror attack, Hafiz Saeed, did not waste any time in threatening India with more attacks in Jammu and Kashmir and around the world. This is the third time Saeed has been released from house arrest since the terrorist attacks in Mumbai. President Ramnath Kovind took to Twitter to observe the day. He said, and I quote, "On the 9th anniversary of the Mumbai terror attacks, we mourn with the families who lost their loved ones, and we recall with gratitude the security personnel who gave their lives in the battle against evil. On this day, we renew our resolve to take on, defeat and eliminate terrorism in all forms, and to make our people, our country and our world safer," unquote. Moving on, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to the victims of 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. Addressing the nation through the 38th edition of his Mann Ki Baat show, Modi said that he vowed to take tougher security measures to fight terrorism, calling it a global scourge and a threat to humanity. He has urged the international community to fight terrorism together.
देश उन बहादुर नागरिकों, पुलिसकर्मी, सुरक्षाकर्मी, उन हर किसी का स्मरण करता है, उनको नमन करता है, जिन्होंने अपनी जान गंवाई। यह देश कभी उनके बलिदान को नहीं भूल सकता। आतंकवाद आज विश्व के हर भूभाग में और एक प्रकार से प्रतिदिन होने वाली घटना का एक अति भयंकर रूप बन गई है। हम भारत में तो गत 40 वर्ष से आतंकवाद के कारण बहुत कुछ झेल रहे हैं।
Devika Rudavan was just 8 years old when she was shot in the leg at the Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus on 26th of November. She was the youngest witness in the Mumbai terror attacks trial in a local court where she identified Ajmal Kasab, the only terrorist who was captured alive. Here is Devika describing her ordeal.
जब मुझे ऑपरेशन थिएटर से बाहर लाया गया था, जब मैंने मेरे पेट में सलिया देखा था, ये देख के मैं खुद डर गई थी। कभी सोचा नहीं था ऐसा होगा, जब तो बहुत छोटी थी। ये सब होता भी क्या है, ऑपरेशन, गोली लगना, ये सब कुछ पता नहीं था। सिर्फ फिल्म वगैरह पिक्चर में देखा था, हाँ ऐसी फायरिंग होती है, हीरोइन का देखा रहता था, बस वो तब रियल लाइफ में देखा था। तब मैंने मेरे पापा को, डॉक्टर को पूछा था कि मैं जिंदगी में आगे चल पाऊंगी या नहीं, तो मुझे बोले थे हाँ आप चल पाओगे बट बहुत टाइम जाएगा। और वैसा कि मुझे बहुत टाइम तक चली और छूट भी गई, और नसीब भगवान की दुआ, मेरे भगवान माँ बाप का आशीर्वाद मुझ पे कि मैं चल भी पाई।
While the 26/11 terror attacks sent tremors across the world, Pakistan still lives in denial. WION's Islamabad bureau chief Taha Siddiqui spoke to Pakistani lawyer Rizwan Abbasi, who also happens to be the lawyer of Mumbai attack mastermind Zakir Rahman Lakhvi. Listen into what he had to say.
Being Pakistani, I still feel very sad about those who were killed in Mumbai terrorist attack. Everyone, we condemn it. We condemn these kind of attacks wherever these attacks happen. Pakistan, India, wherever it is, because innocent people die. And being counsel in this case, after probing into the gone through in the documents and files, I can strongly say that no Pakistani is involved in these terrorist attacks in 26/11.
Right, let's also listen into some of the reactions from experts that are coming in on this story.
The challenge for India is twofold. There's the diplomatic one, which is that the source of the problem is in some ways beyond solution, because a terrorist attack, bad as that is not worth going to war with a nuclear power, which is Pakistan. So there's this impasse. And no matter how knowledgeable the Indian services or vigorous their measures, there are restraints that India sensibly imposes on itself. So I think the Indians are about as good as any service can be, or series of services. It's never one service that does counterterrorism. But there again, India has constraints as the United States and any country does. So we will always be somewhat frustrated, I'm sorry to say.
I hope for the Indians that the intelligence organs of India really learn the lesson from what happened in Mumbai in order to make themselves better, because otherwise, God help India.
These incidents should not be just on the event incidents. Like 26/11, we are saying, okay, 26/11 we observe. No, it should be a kind of incident throughout the year to be highlighted at the international community level. Not only this, Kargil, not only that, what Pakistan has done in terms of sending raiders in 1947 to capture Kashmir, where they have raped Kashmiris. Kashmiris should be reminded that what Pakistanis have done to them.
Moving on, Vijay Salaskar, senior inspector with Mumbai Police, was one among the 166 people who was killed in the 26/11 terror attacks that shocked Mumbai. WION's Pragya Jha spoke to his daughter Divya Salaskar. Let's listen in.
Previously, I would feel that India was a soft target. Now, I think with a very strong Prime Minister, India has no longer remained a soft target. Also, when it comes to terrorism, my thinking is that they have a problem with your psychology. They have a problem with your freedom. They don't. The reason I particularly feel they are attacking Western countries is because they do not like their ideology. So I'm hoping that maybe we are better now at protecting our country. That is why we are not getting attacked upon, but that does not mean that we lower our guard at any point, because you just never know.